We're back, chat. We're back. Turns out you can't. Turns out you can't answer any. You can't answer any notifications. So if a notification comes on my phone, it's very annoying. If I touch it, it ends the stream. It's fantastic. Bryn Mint with the Prime. Thank you so much, Bryn Mint. You're a goose-tastic little individual. We'd love to have you here. Keep the chat going so I can see see what's happening because I'm pretty much just like I'm flying blind. Usually I got like the OBS setup. I got I got a two monitor setup and all that stuff. And man, madness is madness. Now we're doing it from a vehicle. A vehicle. So I'm sitting in here trying to make it work. I think it's working. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I see it working. Okay, good. Yeah, so pretty much Benny Wheelie in the freaking chat looking goose-tastic. Um, here's the deal, chat. Uh, we were scheduled to get a bunch of rain yesterday. A bunch. So I wake up at 5:30 to insane rain. 5:30 a.m. yesterday, Friday morning. Insane rain, right? Now, you might have noticed I am at a Tesla station. The car is that I'm in is a Tesla. It's the base model, white, of course. You got to go with the goose colors, white. Model 3, very very low, and it's because of tax incentives. But the main reason I'm in a Tesla, and this will all come into the end of the story, is because my place last year, exactly 1 year ago today, actually got flooded. And when it got flooded, I actually lost my car. I just paid off my Honda Civic. In fact, if you look in one of my YouTube videos, my Netflix YouTube video, you can see me memeing saying that like I don't have any money, so I'm rolling with a Honda Civic. Yo, shout out to the Honda Civic. Shout out to the Honda Civic. Anyways, my Honda Civic, I just paid it off. Life was good. And then a giant hurricane came through the city and flooded the area. A bunch of people lost their homes. Uh, my garage was flooded. My car was in there. I lost my car. It was very traumatic. And anyways, insurance came in and basically fixed up the whole building, fixed up everybody's houses. And I got insurance to get a new car, and then with the city incentives, the country's incentives on electric cars, I got the base model Tesla. In fact, it's funny, you can see literally all my neighbors all got um, Teslas. Red Jaguar with the sub, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I'm literally, the only thing I have here with the notifications for what's happening in the chat is on screen covering me, so I'm trying to keep up. So if I miss anything, just remind me. Remind me. I want to make sure y'all are happy. Thank you so much. Goose Morning, Red Jaguar. Looking beautiful, goose-tastic. So anyways, yeah, lost my car, and basically everyone in the area, like, either lost their home or lost a car. Anyways, um, now, a year later, we get we get a bunch of rain coming. So like I said, 5:30 in the morning, I'm checking for rain. Nothing. Every 30 minutes I go and check outside. Nothing. Around 6:30 p.m., I'm still looking outside. It's heavy rain, sure, but we're good. There's no flooding. There's no flooding. And then I decide, you know what? I spent the whole day working on a short, which is on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok. It's actually killing. So super proud of that. It's about modern multiplayer UIs and how they're kind of whack compared to the old ones. Anyways, thank you for the love, Red Jaguar and Bryn Mint. Y'all are goose-tastic. So anyways, I was working all day on that and some stuff for the next stream. Actually, I was working on the stream and working on the Discord, which I can't link the Discord to everybody in there. World map with the hope you're all are safe. Thank you so much. Mwah. Appreciate that, world map. I will say, by the time so 6:30 comes around, I go back to work, to work on the I Play Every Blizzard game. At this point, it's like mostly assembled, so it's an hour and 10 minutes to make, and so I'm getting through the edit. I'm watching it just to see how it flows. I'm about 30 minutes in. My neighbor rings the doorbell, right? Never rings the doorbell. So I go over. Neighbor goes, "I'd move your car." I go, "You got to be kidding me, bro." He goes, "No, I think it's gonna happen." I said, "There's no way. There's no way." I just checked. I look outside. There's a giant like mini. Well, I guess it's doesn't really make much sense. But there's a mini lake that has appeared on the street. So now I'm like, oh man. So I rush out, grab the car because I don't want to lose another car. So anyways, um, I go in, I move the car, and then by the time I get back, the flooding has commenced. I want to say the building is flooded 4 feet. So there's about 4 feet of water in the area. Um, I think people lost. Well, I mean, not think like people definitely lost their homes, which is insane because construction just finished like a month ago. Now we're completely out of power. Like 4 feet, it's over the outlets. I don't know when we're gonna get power. We lost power last night around 7 p.m. I'm using like the car to charge my phone and stream at the same time. So that's why we're goose on the loose stream, right? I don't know what would you guys call this type of stream, goose on the loose. Also, shout out chat. Can we get some hearts in the chat for me being able to even during a flooding and no power? Your boy doesn't miss, okay? Your boy's still here. He's still grinding. He's still sending love from his phone inside of a base model Tesla. Oh, and I gotta tell you, chat, chat. I have the biggest headache. You guys are too nice. You guys are too nice. I appreciate that. I got the biggest headache because I can't make coffee. But thank God, I got a coffee right here. You know, second coffee. Usually I'd have like 5 coffees by this point for the stream, but I don't. You can see like my eyes so puffy. I had such a bad sleep because I was worrying. I had like this thought that's like, okay, the electrical's flooded, maybe a fire starts, and I lose everything, and knock on wood that doesn't happen. I don't have any wood here. These fake wood panels, so I'm going to knock on this. Hype train complete at level 1. Chat, we had a hype train. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that does, but thank you. Red Jaguar says, get some goody powers for that headache. Yeah, I do. I got some Advil here, but here's the thing with me, chat. Okay, I'm going to tell you another little goose secret. I can't swallow Advil pills with liquid. Tylenol, any pills. I can't do it. It's just there's some reaction whenever I try to do it. So what ends up happening is I have to pre-chew my food like a baby bird. I have to pre-chew my food like a baby bird, and then once I get it to the point where I'm ready to swallow my food, then I throw my pill in there and then I start eating. Well, I don't eat the pill, but I just swallow it as if I chewed the pill. It's like a mental brain thing. If you have problems swallowing pills, I highly recommend it. It's the only way I can do it. I know it's weird. You don't need to tell me, chat. You really don't need to tell me. Okay? Yeah, I'm living that Gosling life. We're on the run here. We need a good name for these experience streams. Also, Goose Morning, Cassius237. I hope you're feeling goose-tastic. Man, I had so much news lined up. Here's the thing. Um, I have the private Discord set. If you got a sub, I can't send you an invite to Discord right now. Although in theory, if you go to Discord and you check your integrations, if you're hooked in on Twitch, they say that you should be able to just join automatically. So if you're on Discord and you want private access to the Discord, right now it's still in beta. We're still tweaking things. We made a lot of great changes actually over the past week. Was a good chunk there. I think we're at 30 or 35. So if you subbed Red Jaguar, Bryn Mint, and you have trouble getting in, don't worry. I'll send you a message as soon as I have the means to do so. I'll send you an invite. For everybody else who wants to join the Discord, The Discord is nice because this week what we wanted to do, at least that was the goal with the Discord, was the Discord I want to use to help facilitate what topics we talk about and what games we play on Goose Morning Live, even Goose Evening Live. You know, we can have some votes and stuff, sort of sub Sundays and stuff like that. These are my ideas, so I really want to, you know, you guys have been so generous to subscribe to the channel. I wanted to give back. So the Discord was a way to have a private community of the best Goose-tastic folk, and then pretty much just like hook them up with, hey, let's talk about the things you care about versus like what the general public cares about. Um, so I think that's really cool way to do that. And so we have a Discord channel inside there that's like GML topics, I think it's called, and you can give your suggestions for questions. In fact, if you guys have any questions, it'd be great for stream right now. Throw some questions in the chat. I can answer anything you want. UK Max 24, sup Goose. I hope you're doing amazing. Listen, UK Max, I'm feeling better now that you're here. All right, now that all of y'all are here, you're looking beautiful. You're looking goose-tastic. We all love to have you. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Your boy Goose got his building flooded. Your boy Goose lost all his power, and your boy Goose is still here streaming. Okay? That's just how I do it. I just drove out of my way to find some spot. I'm the only person here in this parking lot. Got my coffee, and the Goose delivers. Okay? Red Jaguar with the highlighted message. I believe in you. You're going to be all right. Red Jaguar. I'll do my best. Um, we're doing not bad. We're doing not bad. Actually, this is kind of fun. It's kind of cozy. Man, I was really excited to hold on. I was really excited to play Halo Infinite because there's this thing, and this is why I posted in the Discord. There's this thing on Halo Infinite where this guy called Unique, Uneeq, he and some other forgers have created like a core classic style Halo maps and Halo playlist to play, and it actually looked good. I did a couple test runs yesterday with bots because thank God they put in bot support. And I wanted to play that with you guys. Actually wanted to host a Halo Infinite Classic match and make it public, and then we could all play together. I thought that would be amazing. Um, so we'll try to do that as soon as I can. After the stream, I'm gonna go see if like what I can do with the house and all that stuff. Um, I literally, I during the flood, I was helping our neighbors. Like I was there with buckets, just like taking water out, in and out. And chat, tell me if this sounds messed up, okay? Tell me if this sounds messed up. I'm with my neighbors who are losing their homes. They're flooding, right? And they're trying to save as much as they can, so they got like 20 buckets. And all of us are literally going in with buckets, picking up water, and then we got this like ant hill system where we're just pretty much passing the buckets around, throwing out the water, and then distributing the empty buckets back, and then we just go in a circle like that. Super efficient, right? Firefighter comes over, okay? He comes to me and he goes, "What you guys are doing is useless." I literally, like, you could see the morale of everybody in their eyes, like, kind of die. I look at this man and I just cut him off before he continues speaking. And I go, "You understand this is for morale, right?" And he goes, "But it's not going to work." It's like, yeah, we know. We know. But it's better than nothing. Like, you have to, like, think about the human level. I was so shocked this man said that. Like, the city, we told them that there was a high chance for flooding, and this just happened last year. We told them there was a high chance for flooding. Um, Early in the day, in fact, maybe even a couple days earlier, and we got no sub pumps, we got no sandbags, we got no help until the moment it actually started flooding. So it was already too late. They actually sent over a fire truck without any pumping capabilities, and we were like, "Yo, can you start pumping?" And they're like, "Yeah, this truck doesn't do that." We're like, "Brother, brother, brother, You sent over a truck that doesn't do the thing that we need? Is that what you're telling me? And then basically neighbors and the firefighters got into a tussle back and forth, and it went something like, "Can you pump this?" "No, we can't pump this." "Why can't you pump this?" "Well, the truck doesn't have a pump." "But we asked you to bring one with a pump." "Yeah, we just don't have one." "You don't have one at all?" "We do, but just not this one." "Right. So can you bring the one that has the pump?" "Yeah, we're on the phone trying to figure that out. You know we asked you to do this like 24 hours in advance." "Yeah, we're trying." "Okay, so what's the problem?" "We just need approval from our boss." We said, "You understand that the flooding has already commenced? Probably makes more sense just to YOLO." "No, I need approval from the boss." You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I saw city workers just drive right through 4 feet of water, effectively ruining their vehicle. Because if you don't know, this is what happened to my Civic last year when it got flooded. It was just like last year was just about a foot of water in the garage. Okay, this year is like 3 to 4 feet. So it's like a foot of water covering the floor of the Civic. And I remember I looked at it with my neighbor. My neighbor was a car guy. And I look at it with my neighbor and I say, thank God it's only a foot. I mean, it's just like our carpet's going to be wet. Like, the cars are still fine. He goes, "No, bro. The car's done." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "It's a foot of water. It's done." I said, "But it's just touching the carpet. Like, it's not going to, like, you just have to clean it." He goes, "No, brother, listen to me. Brother, listen to me. Okay? The electrical harness, it's done. It's over. You can't. It's a write-off." I go, "No way. I just paid for this car." He goes, "Yeah, it's done." He had like a souped-up Volkswagen Golf. He was one of those car guys. Shout out, shout out to my neighbor. Total G. The fact that he came and like notified us the car had to be moved. Total G. He basically saved the car. Can we get some love in the chat for my neighbor David? Can we get heart David in the chat? David, bless. David, bless. We got Benny Wheelie. Even firefighters have corporate red tape. It's insane, isn't it? I mean, look, I got respect for the firefighters. I obviously they're doing God's work, but like it's just I was so shocked at like it's not bedside manner, but just I don't know when people are like losing everything, even if it's inevitable, you still want to try to give them hope. Don't take the hope away, you know? Um, Goose Morning, Pirate Plane in the chat. Hey man, I'll pray about that. Also, Goose Morning. Goose Morning on to you, Pirate Plane, you beautiful little rascal. You beautiful freaking rascal. We're keeping it positive here. That's just what we do here. That's the Canadian way. That's the Zenkai way, baby. We come back stronger over here. Canadian Jacob in the chat looking beautiful as ever. Canadian Jacob, how the heck are you? Goose Morning on to you. Shout out to David. W. David. So yeah. Now, I'm trying to remember what the news topics, the gaming news topics we had. Can anybody remind me what is in the Discord topics? I can give does anybody have any questions? Canadian Jacob, you need to be happy. Let's go watch Australian breakdancing. Is that what people do when they're happy? Like, hey, my place just got flooded. Let's go watch some Australian breakdancing. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, hold on. I need a coffee sip. Your boy, I have the most insane headache. It's insanity. I think there was some news with PlayStation. I think the PlayStation 5 hit 61 million. Oh, it was a flop of the Olympics? Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. What the heck? The Olympics is whack. Yo, what's with the Olympics not paying athletes? Why are we not talking about that? You know? They I don't understand. For 4 years these athletes got to work towards some goal to win or not and then barely get paid. What the heck is that logic? Am I right? The Olympics is insanely wild. It is insanely wild. Also, is it not streamed? I don't remember seeing it live streamed on YouTube or Discord or Twitch. Like, I feel like it should be streamed. I feel like that market could completely be dominated if it was done properly with a rev share model for athletes and streamed actually on one of the big streamers, right? I had one on Discord. Do you think there's a future for consoles in the face of non-exclusive game releases? That's so true, Benny. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Chat, can we get W Benny in the chat? W Benny freaking Wheelie. What a little rascal. Okay, let me read this again. Benny Wheelie says, I had one on Discord. Do you think there's a future for consoles in the face of non-exclusive game releases? Okay, so it's early in the morning. Not really, but at the same time, like I didn't have power, didn't have good sleep, and I have to drink my coffee, so I gotta make sure. Bacon also giving some stuff here. Kiwi also. Thank you guys so much. You guys are beautiful goose-tastic individuals. Okay, hold on. Do you think there's a future for consoles in the face of non-exclusive game releases? Okay, this one's actually fascinating, and listen, chat. I'll be honest. This question, you guys, the people, okay, by Microsoft, Sony, not Nintendo because Nintendo's not as tech savvy, but you're being lied to about exclusives, okay? You really, really, really are. The truth of the matter is, with this whole non-exclusive route that everybody's going on, is you really need to think about it over 10 years. Because what's happening right now is every console is putting all their stuff on multiple platforms, right? And you go, okay, we're going away from non-exclusives. That's the future. We post it on multiple platforms, and they just double dip their games on, PC, sometimes PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Like it'll eventually be on everything. That's true today, but in the future, it will not be that because if we look at the 10-year time horizon, right, the future of consoles we would very clearly assume will be subscription model. And once we start going down the subscription model, right? Obviously, Game Pass is the trendsetter. PlayStation is trying with PlayStation Now and their PS Plus, but they're not there, right? Netflix is trying to get into games, so that's another gaming subscription. Amazon has Luna, it's their cloud streaming subscription. So everybody's trying. But here's the thing: when everybody goes to a subscription, the exclusives are back, but they're to a subscription. That's the thing people just don't understand. So when you think about Netflix, HBO Max, when you think about Disney Plus, when you think about all these subscriptions, Amazon Prime, they function the same way. They're on every single platform, phones, PC, TVs, I mean, Teslas. I can literally stream it here. But you can't watch their shows on across different subscriptions. You need a Netflix subscription to watch Stranger Things. You need a Disney Plus subscription to watch The Bear. You need Amazon Prime to watch. What the heck does Amazon Prime even have? Rings of Power. I don't know. I didn't watch the show. Not a big Lord of the Rings guy. So basically, that's what is going to happen if it continues the way with the trajectory it's going right now. Exclusives become necessary. It's the only thing. You can't you can't have a subscription model and not have exclusives. It will just not be exclusive to hardware, it'll be exclusive to services. So you're going to have to pay. If you want to play PlayStation's exclusives, you're going to have to pay the whatever $20 a month. If you want to play all the Xbox exclusives, same thing for Game Pass. So bada boom, bada bing. Holy cow, look. Elbow CS, best viewers on star star star. Hold up. How do you spell that? Is it star.com or .net.eu? Hook us up, Elbows CS. So hopefully that answers your question, Benny. I find it an interesting discussion because I find zero game journalists are talking about this whatsoever. I see no one talking about it. But effectively, that's what happens. And I've tried making content to explain it, but I feel like when I make content that is super, like, 10 years in the future, it's so far away that most people just don't really, it doesn't really register with them whatsoever. So I don't know. I don't know what will happen. I'm curious. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the gaming world is going to go to exclusives across subscriptions? I mean, look, I'll be honest. I think that might happen. I think there's a really good chance that will happen, but I'll be honest, that doesn't make me happy. It just doesn't. I really, really, really think, and I know I sound crazy. I know I sound crazy. I really, really think that there needs to be a new console, like a PlayStation or an Xbox level console that runs off carts. I know it sounds insane. It needs to come back. It really does. Uh, because based off all the data I see and all the comments I see from you guys on all across all my platforms, everybody is hurting off the same thing. They don't like the updates. They don't like the constant microtransactions. They don't like the battle passes. They don't like this stuff. And I'm telling you, there's a disruption there that is available. It sounds incredibly off, but I'm telling you, it is possible. Real quick, let's just go quickly to Bacon's message. Bacon reminded me, PlayStation 5 has 61 million sales. They reached 61 million sales, but they are down 27% year over year console sales. This makes sense, right? Like, I think they're still on a great trajectory. Like, 61 million, that's fantastic. I think they already beat the Xbox One over 10 years. Shout out to the Xbox One being one of the worst consoles of all time, and then the Xbox Series X just being an L below that. Like, I think the Xbox Series X is a way better console than the One, but man, they might as well just call it the One too, because it is pretty much that, just a stronger one. Like, they might as well call it the Xbox One XX, the XXX, the Xbox One XXXX, because that's effectively all a Series X is. It's it's sad. The PlayStation 5 for me, I think the sales are down effectively because there's no games. Like Sony's not putting out any games. I mean, we had Helldivers, which is fantastic, but that was pitched so much more as a PC game that I mean, look, they're getting all that flack from like adding the PlayStation authentication. They just need games. But here's the thing with these AAA games. If you're asking me, they're too big. They're too big. I know people want these giant, like on paper, I see the comments. People want these giant 20-hour, um, you know, 40-hour, blah 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 games. I'm telling you, you will be. I think there's a real world where people would be way happier with a cadence of AAA games, the same thing as movies. You know, every 2 weeks there's a big AAA game. It takes 4 hours to beat. Boom. That's the thing. Here's this 4 hour experience you can beat in one or two sittings. You can share it with people. It's easy to share. Like, the sharing is a big thing with content, and games effectively don't do it because it's unreachable. That's why the most viral games typically are those that are multiplayer games, right? Or your Elden Rings. It's just like they're very shareable. Um, But most other games, like they're locked behind. You got to get like 30 hours in, which I just doesn't really work super well for AAA. But if you had a 4 to 6 hour game like Call of Duty length, and it was trying to tell an effective story, because also writing a 20-hour story, like writing a story is already hard enough. Okay, like look, I'm not writing any fiction, but on the YouTube channel and on the YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all these stuff, I'm effectively writing stories in the form of content, and even that's hard. So I couldn't imagine writing a 20-hour story like a Star Wars Outlaws or Baldur's Gate. Like that is a difficult task. So if you make it smaller, then I think you get way more AAA games. Effectively, I would be really interested if AAA games. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat. I would be very interested if AAA games effectively um, went to a 4 to 6 hour model and then released much faster. You know, we don't need every game to be the next GTA. We can have one or two GTAs for sure. But like, if Last of Us came out with a 4 to 6 hour side story, I think people would play it. And I think it would actually go quite viral. If Halo came out with a 4 to 6 hour like Halo side story about even Locke or an ODST thing for 4 to 6 hours, I think it would kill. I mean, you guys can let me know what you think, but personally, I think that stuff there's a huge demand for it because I think a lot of people. You have to understand the biggest group of gamers by demo has to be millennials. And millennials at this point in their lives are all working a lot because they can't afford a house. So effectively, the 300-hour games just that's a tough sell for millennials. They don't have time for that. Thank you so much, Kiwi. You have a beautiful rest of your day. You're beautiful and goose-tastic. Um, I appreciate the kind words. Hopefully, yeah, I also hope everything's all good with the house. Um, so yeah, I just, I feel like the gaming industry is marketing to a target that doesn't exist. They don't get it. And I think there's a lot of great solutions there. I have a lot that I want to put in. Like, chat, we, I don't know when I'm going to, but we will be, as a community, building a game. That is going to happen. I have ideas. I'm I'm a programmer, so I'm not worried about that. But I want to get in there and I want to. Oh, we have an ad. Chat, I can see that. For those of you who are here, who are subscribed, okay, for the ads, I have the Twitch stream running off the Tesla screen so I can see when there's an ad. So I'm informed and I can read the chat. This is the most like first world ghetto thing I've ever seen in my life. Your boy has a two-screen experience inside of a base model Tesla. Chat. Can we get F's in the chat for old Goose here? F's in the frickin' chat. I'll wait for the ad to be finished and then I'll read your chats real quick so that way everybody can watch. Okay, apologies to everybody who had to watch that ad. Um, I did see it in the car, so I just pretty much just held everything until everybody was ready to watch. Okay, so the ad is done. Let me read. Brynmint just said, "I just closed in on a house last month. Ain't nobody got time for RPG." That's the thing. Like Cyberpunk 2077 and Baldur's Gate 3, I'm not joking. I really would love to play that with you guys. I would just like to play it in general. Final Fantasy 16, I really want to play that game. It looks cool. It really does. But it's too long. It's too long. And I know there's gonna be one comment. You know that meme where the guy stands up, the Rockwell picture? Um, I get it. I get people want that. I understand it, but I'm telling you, the majority has no time. I mean, look, I'm just some guy. I can make videos and see the data, and from what I'm seeing with my data, people don't have time. Um, it just takes one game like that. I think that was the beauty of Helldivers. Helldivers is just like you get in, get out. It's just a fun little multiplayer game that kind of mixes in campaign here or there. I think that really works well. Canadian Jacob, like the Elder Scrolls 6, I want it to be a 100-hour main. I love RPGs, but yeah, my ADHD. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's okay to have one or two, but I think it's a tough sell. Even if Elder Scrolls comes out and ends up being this thing, Elder Scrolls is so like piecemeal that I think it always works out well. Whereas like Baldur's Gate 3, when I think about that, it's this one connected story, from what I'm understanding. So you really want to be present for all of it. Skyrim, you can just go in and YOLO, go for 10, 20 minutes and then back out. You'll get something crazy and then you can back out. You can continue the story if you want, but you really don't have to. Benny Wheelie says in the chat, you buy new hardware to play newer games that require more compute to run them, but ironically, the newer games cost more money and take more time, so if we dial down the production of these games, in theory, we'd have lower demand for more compute over the same period of time. I gotta read that again. I don't know why. Things are just not computing for old Goose here. You buy new hardware to play new games that require more compute to run them, but ironically, the newer games cost more money and take more time. 100%. 1000%, Benny. Nailed it. So if we dial down the production of these games, in theory, we'd have lower demand for more compute over the same period of time. Yeah, it's just, I don't think people want this insane, like, I don't know. Do you guys really care about the graphics thing anymore? I just don't care. Like, I don't care. I can't even think of the last game I cared about graphics and all this high production stuff. Bacon says new games are still on last gen though. Yeah, like that's true. But my problem isn't necessarily that it's on those last gen games. My problem is if we go back to Assassin's Creed Mirage when I was playing that, that is a last gen game too, from my understanding. But my problem with that is they're just made like no respect for people's time. No respect whatsoever. Like there's 20 billion cutscenes at the start of the game. There's three different like toggle menus that overwhelm and confuse the average player before you even get in the game. Then once you get in the game, there's a cutscene for exposition. Then there's an in-game cutscene for more exposition. Then you follow the NPC who moves at a snail's pace so you can get more exposition to help you play the game that you've already been playing for 15 years. And they just don't care about how the player interacts. Like, if I did that with content, like effectively, let me give you the exact same example for YouTube or like an Instagram Reel or TikTok, all that stuff. It'd be like it'd be like me explaining what a video game is at the start of my iPlay Every. Like, let me explain you the entirety of what a video game is. Let me explain you all that stuff right from the start. Like, it's just all this context you don't need. Let me explain to you my entire life story of why I played these companies' things and blah 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 blah. It's like, yo, I don't care. I just want to see every Rockstar game. I just want to see every Spider-Man game. I just want to see um, every Blizzard game. And these game companies just put so much fluff in between. Like if a game company was like, "Yo, Goose, get over here and you just tell us how to clean this up," I'd be like, "Look, I guarantee you, you cut that first level out, first two levels out of your game, throw them right in there. They'll be fine. They'll be fine." Really? But how will they know? Look, that's not how it works. People don't want context and then a question. People want to be thrown into something and have questions about what's going on, and then they're invested. How did this person get here? What's going on? And then you play the game to find out. You don't start the game with all the answers of like what you need to think and then you find out. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. I lost my stream on on my car. Looks like the car is done charging. Hey, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2.38 goose seconds, chat. I need you to count it for me, okay? Hold up. Chat? Chat! Chat, we're back. Oh man. One of my favorite games on the PC is Game Dev Tycoon. Yo, actually, legit, Jacob, that's actually fantastic you bring that up. I have it installed and I always wanted to play it with the assumption that we make a better Halo game in Game Dev Tycoon. Is that not hilarious? Should we do that? I literally have it installed. It's been installed for like months. I've been sitting on it. I just every time I look at it, I go, I want to do Game Dev Tycoon and make a new Halo. Make like Halo 7. Make Halo Finite, but then I get to do it in Game Dev Tycoon. To me, that just sounds hilarious. I'd love to do that. Um, Maybe we'll do that if we get enough votes. Actually, if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the Discord. Make a thing in the Discord, vote on it. Bada boom, bada bing. Also, if I get power later, I mean, I hope I get power. But if we get power, I'll try to do some of the news tomorrow night to make up for this stuff. So I want to make sure you guys have a great experience. Hold on, I need some more coffee. I'm freaking dying over here. I will say it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Here's the thing with the place flooding. I was outside helping my neighbors in my shoes, but the water that was flooding was sewage water, right? So my shoes are all wet and filled with sewage water. Can you clean that? How do you clean shoes? Do I just have to throw out my shoes and get new shoes? Pun intended, Jacob. Pun intended. I'm not sure what protocol is when you get your shoes wet with sewage water. You can't just throw them in the wash, right? What's protocol? You would say rest in peace shoes. Chat, can we get F shoes? F's in the chat for my shoes, please. Throw away. Bacon says throw away. It's fantastic. Here's the thing. Maybe I'll just go walk in, get some shoes. You would wash them? How would you wash them? That's the thing. I just don't know how I'd wash them because it's soaked inside of the shoe. F shoes. I don't know what shoes you guys wear, but I always rock a pair of like fresh white Air Force Ones. Always. And so my Air Force Ones, they're about a year old, so maybe they were time to be updated. But I think yeah, I think it's F in the chat for some shoes. Washer and dryer. I mean, I could try. I feel like that would be bad. I feel like to mess up the shoes. Yeah, they ain't fresh no more. Choji washing machine. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could try. Not sure. $20 Walmart shoes. Look, if it does the job, it does the job, you know? But I think Air Force Ones are like $80 now. They're not a rare set of Jordans. You know what Jordans I want? It's a good shout out, Bacon. I bought some Jordans for when my Spider-Man video hit 1 million. I basically said, because I'm toxic. Chat, tell me if I'm toxic. Actually, maybe I'm not toxic. I said every time my video gets 1 million, I would celebrate by getting myself a gift because I never buy myself anything. In fact, I really don't spend any money besides like takeout so I could work more. Um, and effectively, um, I said, okay, when my videos hit 1 million, you reward yourself with something related to that video. And so when my Spider-Man video hit 1 million, it was my first video to do so. The reward I got myself were Jordans because I'm a huge fan of the Into the Spider-Verse movies, and obviously Miles Morales has that famous Air Jordans suit, which is amazing, and it just bothers me it's not in the Spider-Man games. I get it licensing, but come on, checks over stripes, chat, checks over stripes. They look awesome, the red and white Jordans. So effectively, I was like, I'll get myself Jordans. So I bought some of these Jordans. They're like the default ones. Dude, they just don't look good on me. I think you need a certain build to rock Jordans. I don't have that build. My calves are too big. I look like a weirdo. I don't know. Maybe it's just the model I got. Maybe if I got them in all white, it'd be okay. But yeah, I got the base ones. I don't like them. They're like blue, purple, black, and white. I don't know if you guys know what the ones I'm talking about, but I do like DC shoes too. I used to rock the DC Eddies or something like that. That used to be my go-to big white shoe. But then, yeah, I just went to Air Force Ones, loved the look, and just I really can't say enough nice things about Air Force Ones. They're comfy. When you get them all white, they're good. You can customize them. I'm rocking a pair of custom ones now because I couldn't wear my normal ones, but I didn't like. They kind of look like clown shoes. I got some red and white Zenkai shoes. They're actually on my Instagram if you want to see them. But they're too red with the white, and so they look kind of like clown shoes. So I don't really like them that much. You don't know how you keep white shoes white? I'll tell you how I keep my shoes white, Jacob. It's a fantastic question. I work all day and never leave the house. That's effectively how they stay white. I remember I would come into the office back when we had to work in the office, and I remember my shoes were so fresh because I would just wear them to the office that they were so bright. When you get a first pair of Air Force Ones, they are so white that basically it always takes people by. It's always like, dang, that's white. And I remember I walked in, and then one of the guys I was working with, his name was Keith. He's hilarious. I mean, can we get some hearts in the chat for Keith? Keith was a dub. Keith was like, he had this like real sassy tone to him too. He was like, brother, those are white, white. What type of shoes are those? Like, geez, like every time he walked by me, he'd like cover his eyes, like I can't see. Get out of here, Goose. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get some more white Jordans after the stream, maybe. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. I really hope Power is back because Look, chat, I wish I could stream normally, but this is kind of fun. We're kind of having a good time. But at the end of the day, I really want to get this next I Play Every Blizzard game like out. Like I just want to get it out. And if the power's just gone, like effectively, I can't work on it, and that's just a real big bummer. I just want to move on to the other videos. I want to make other content for you guys. Red Jaguar, I'm about that Puma shoe life. Puma's a good one too. Puma's a good one. It feels too European for me. Like I don't know. I feel like certain shoes look weird on me. The reason I like the Air Force Ones for me is for my build, the way I'm built. Everything else makes me look. Everything else just looks like little elf shoes for me. You know what I mean? I don't know why. The only two shoes I've ever seen look good on me, well, three, because like I have these nice like brown dress shoes. Those I think look nice. They look classy. But I got white flat Converse shoes, like not high tops, just low tops. Converse. I use those for lifting at the gym. That way my feet are perfectly flat. So when I did like deadlifts or stuff like that, or squats, I don't have to worry about being elevated at an angle and then getting like back pain. And Air Force Ones, and then dress shoes. I tried rocking like Clarks, didn't like the look. Um, Effectively all summer, all I wear is just like Air Force Ones, pair of Lululemon shorts, and a t-shirt. It's pretty much that's the YOLO gang. I'm a short gang. Honestly, I never wear pants all summer long. It's kind of whack. Never do short gang until like November, and then I begrudgingly put on jeans. Although jeans and Air Force Ones do hit different. They look nice. They look absolutely nice. You seem like an Air Max type of guy. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Now I've been drinking so much coffee that my headache is still there, although slightly. I need water. Now I'm super dehydrated. Fantastic shoe, I would agree. Fantastic shoe. Chat, we're killing today. I gotta say, thank you guys so much for the support. The house may be flooded, the building may be flooded. Um, we might not have power, but look, we got it done, didn't we, chat? Look at us streaming like a couple of little rascals, and you guys all showing up with all the love and support. Yeah, really shout out to the Goslings. You beautiful little rascals. Ain't no one does it better. Ain't no one does it better than the beautiful little rascals. Hopefully you guys appreciate the commitment to the streaming. I never want to miss a week for you guys, so I really wanted to go ahead and, you know, you guys put in all your faith in like to me, your time is super valuable. So the fact that you give a couple, minutes, hours, even seconds of your day to come watch the stream every week, that I means so much to me. So I wanted to make sure that I never miss a beat, even if a traumatic event happened. I wanted to make sure I was there for the little rascals. Um, that's just to me, time is so valuable. It's the most valuable commodity that I wanted to make sure everybody's there and everyone's supported. Um, Choji, are you using your car to charge the phone? Yeah. It's literally like plugged right here. I got this little cable right here. It's plugged. Dual X with the subscription, the Prime sub. Thank you so much, Dual X. You're a beautiful little rascal, and I really appreciate that. That is overly generous. Dual X, I will message you whenever I get the chance. I'm in the car right now, but when I get the chance, I'll message you with the private Discord sub for all the subscribers. And just a reminder to everybody else, we have a private Discord sub because I really want to support everyone who goes and puts support from me. I want to create a community of people that are just chill homies. And in the Discord, we got gaming talk, we got meme talk, we got the general talk, we got alerts for anytime I go live. We got a custom Goose Morning live chat. We got discussions of Goose Morning live topics. If you want to put in which games we should play, which news articles we should discuss, which questions we should tackle, all of that is there for everybody, and so it's all supported there. So I want to have your voice be heard, and we do that in the Discord. So if anybody's interested, it's available to anyone who subscribes. There will be other methods of doing it in the future. Um, if you've been a long time supporter, I will most likely like send a message. I have started sending messages to people who have been huge supporters. There's been some great people who joined the Twitch stream way back in the January days, and they, even because of their time commitment, they haven't been able to make to the stream. That's totally fine. I understand everybody's busy, but I went ahead and messaged them directly. I'm like, look, this is reserved. This is a paid Discord, and I did that on purpose because I've had problems with public Discords as a YouTuber in the past. It's a whole thing. But I mean, if you've been supporting me so long, whether you paid or not, I really wanted to make sure that you get yours. Like, I want to make sure people are noticed for all that hard effort. Because I feel like, I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like content creators, like once they hit a certain like peak, they just forget all the people that brought them to where they were. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't, in my opinion, you can't do that. You got to remember everyone. Like, I remember everyone as best I can. Like, I have a horrible memory too, so I got to try to remember. So Dual X, I really, really appreciate that. You're an absolutely goose-tastic individual, and I'll send you a message as soon as I can. And if I don't, just whisper me. Don't think I forgot about you. Don't think I intentionally forgot about you. I just have a goldfish memory. But I check it every day. I check the sub list, and then I go send the messages. Red Jaguar, who pre-ordered that Astrobot limited edition controller? I was able to snatch one. Yo, I want that controller. Chat, you know what I want to start doing? I want to start doing um I want to start doing giveaways. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure it's not difficult to figure out. If you guys have seen like giveaways you think are really cool, the way that like content creators done it, let me know because I like to do that. So like the idea of getting like the Deadpool like big caked up controller or the Astrobot limited edition controller, it'd be cool to like get it on stream somehow and then give it away to a lucky viewer. You should get your goose turned into a plushie. Hey, yo. You know what I'd actually like to do? I'd like to get a woodworked version of my goose logo that I could put on the shelf. That'd be amazing. With like a comeback stronger or something. Goose plushie giveaway. That could be cool too. Who wants to go to sleep with a nice goose plushie? This guy. This guy. Send the gift card info through Discord or use Discord for winners. That's a fantastic idea, Jaguar. Red Jaguar. Thank you so much. Actually, that's a fantastic idea. Yeah, maybe we'll start doing the giveaways for the Discord because at the end of the day, I really want to send benefit to the Discord. To me, not to like, again, I'm not trying to promote the Discord or anything. I really just want the Discord to be a place to recognize all the huge supporters, whether it's through the YouTube channel, whether it's through Instagram, whether it's through, Twitter, whether it's through Twitch, whatever. Make sure it's all available to the homies, the goslings. Um, and there's actually been some good stuff. Kiwi, who's in the chat earlier, Kiwi made some great memes with me of my face. In fact, actually, the one of the Twitch emotes that we have here, the goose losing his face, the Goose Y or Zenkai Y, that was made by Benny. Benny, shout out to Benny. It was a fantastic emote, um, and I love it. And that came from the Discord. That was actually awesome. And more stuff like that is amazing. Is Discord guys are a different breed? Yeah, there are some wackadoos in Discord. That's why the Discord isn't private. Because I had a public Discord before, and you would get the wildest people in the world. Effectively, when you get a public Discord, you need mods. You need mods because you get some insane individuals. Whereas if you have a private Discord, you can say like, look, if you're a wackadoo, you ain't joining, brother. You know, I'm not just inviting anyone. I'm inviting cool, normal people who just want to have a good time. They're not looking for extra drama. Again, the same people. Your time is valuable. You don't want to waste time with these randoms doing weird stuff, you know? Man, the public Discord I had back when I was a Dragon Ball channel back in the day, like 3 years ago. Oh, there were some wackadoos in there. Some of the messages, it was just extra drama on drama. Choji, you're the coolest person in the world, alright? Choji. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Choji? Can we get some freaking hearts in the chat for Choji? Okay, I want to see how many hearts we can get. Who's the heart? Who gives the most hearts? Jacob's got one heart, leading the charge. Leading the charge. Choji, anytime, anytime. All right, Choji. I'm just a man in a car, charging my phone. My phone is not meant to do this much upload, so I don't know what the bill is going to be. The bill. So wait, I gotta get new shoes. I gotta fix my garage because it's completely flooded. I got to, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? What is that? What the heck? Is that a Twitch thing? I don't know what that is. What else is available? What is that? If I do other stuff, what happens? Yo! Yo! What the heck? Is that what that is? Yo! How, what are the other options? Chat, my mind is literally blown. There's fireworks and also some other small things. I can't flip you guys the bird. I can flip you guys the goose. How do I do it? What other things would there be? Okay, what maybe like this? No. Okay, so there's peace. Maybe like this? No. This one is the best one. This one's the best one. It puts them behind me too. That's amazing. What about down? What happens when I do down? Yo. Oh yeah, the OK sign. Nope. Doesn't seem to do anything. That salute hurt. True, eh? Dang, I didn't know that was capable. I mean, look, we can reserve these phone streams for a good time when I do travel stuff. Actually, this is a good test because I'm going to Italy sometime in October for a wedding, which is a whole thing. And I need to be able to figure out how to do Goose Morning Live in Italy, Goose on the Loose Italy edition. So, you guys have any ideas on how to do that? If we just do these phone streams, your middle finger goes to the side of your eyebrow when you salute, not on your forehead. What do you mean? Your middle finger goes to the side of your eyebrow? Oh, you mean like here? It has to go here, not like here? I didn't know there was a right way to do it. No, the more you know. You guys are keeping me you guys are keeping me goose-tastic. No way I'm in Italy in October too. Ooh, I don't know where I'm gonna be. I know I'm going to Rome. I'm gonna look at the Colosseum. I've never seen the Colosseum ever. I'm gonna eat pizza. You know the goose loves his pizza. The goose is gonna eat some pizza and he's gonna respect the pizza as much as he can. People say the pasta is good. I'm gonna try the pasta. I'm not a big pasta guy. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious, but I'm a pizza man. I'm a pizza man, a gelato man, and an espresso man. Let's freaking go. I've also never had an affogato, which is like espresso poured on top of like vanilla gelato, from my understanding. Hey yo, that sounds nice. You know the guy who came up with that. You know that was a good person. Yeah, give me a pizza. Someone get. We should all have. Yo, okay. Here's the thing, chat. Let me break it down. In the chat right now, out of 10, tell me how good Domino's pizza is, real quick. This is for science. There's a reason. There's a reason. I'm gonna tell you why. Red Jaguar, what's for dinner today? Ooh, that's a good question. Actually, I have no idea because I feel really sick today. My stomach's like really messed up. I was supposed to go to a dinner to a Mexican place, but I don't know if we're still gonna do that now. Morale's kind of shot. I don't know, and I feel really sick. Okay, so real quick, I'll have to think about that. I do like pizza though. You guys got me thinking about pizza. Jacob says 9 out of 10 for Domino's. World map, never tried. Bacon says 0. Benny Wheelie says 7 out of 10. Choji, I just had pizza for dinner at an Italian restaurant tonight. Okay, Choji wins. Choji's just living. Choji's W in the chat for Choji. Bryn Mint 2 out of 10. Okay, chat. I've never had Domino's. What other pizzas that are like franchise pizzas should I try? Because here's the thing. If my video comes out next week, I want to do a Twitch stream where I play every single Blizzard game and rank them all live on stream with you guys. We're going to play them step by step, every Blizzard game. It's going to be a full day stream, and I was thinking about trying Domino's for the first time with you guys. And if you guys think that's a good thing, then we can do that. Get the spinach cheese bread Domino's slaps. Pizza 73, Pizza is a W, okay? People hate Pizza. You're all haters. Pizza W. Pizza, sponsor the Goose. Chat, Tell Pizza Pizza to sponsor the Goose. We're repping Canada. It's a Canadian company. Let's go. Pizza Hut. I find Pizza Hut too greasy for me. Still delicious actually. Pizza Hut's kind of like there's extra sugar in there. It feels like. I've never had Papa John's. I think there's a Papa John's beside me actually. Chat. If we do get a pizza for next stream, which we will, but when we do the Blizzard stream, what should we do? Domino's or Papa John's? Which is the one? Or do I do both? Do we just go all the way? You know? We just test all the pizza. We just get like 3 small pizzas. We go Pizza Hut. Oh, there's an ad. Ad time. Gotta wait for the ad. Jaguar, Domino's. I kind of want to try Domino's. I believe Bacon. I believe Bryn Mint. I believe you all. Actually, I believe every single one of you. I feel like the pizza has just a different vibe for different times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Papa John tastes too much of right wing hatred. Briste in the chat. Good morning, Briste. Man, I didn't know that had a taste, but what's it taste like? Pineapples? Bacon says, I said a bad word in chat, so it didn't post. I can't even see the mod controls here. We're in the Wild West. I can't see Bacon. I can't help you. What'd you say? Bacon? You little rascal. Jacob says, Domino's, you need the chicken Alfredo pizza. Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. Briste says Domino's. You guys are saying Domino's across the board. That's what I'm getting. Except for Bacon, who most likely does not want Domino's. All right. All right. That's kind of what I had planned, too. I was going to get, like, an assortment. Couple assortments, you know? Now, is Domino's the type of pizza that's like, it's a pizza, sure, but you're pretty much just getting garlic sauce and dipping the pizza in? Because pizza is that for me. Like, it's a decent pizza, but it's mostly an excuse to dip a bread inside of garlic sauce and eat it. That's my pizza take. You don't dip at all? Dang, that's a statement. That's a review in itself, Jacob. That's a review in itself. Holy smokes, you don't dip at all? That to me is that's the move. I drench it in garlic sauce. I clog my arteries right up. So Goose has never had a real pizza. Benny, how dare you? I've never had. I have wood oven pizzas. That's a very popular thing where I'm at right now. Um, I make pizzas every once in a while, homemade pizzas. They're quite delicious, but they're not wood oven style. They're just like I don't even know how to describe it. They're not wood oven style. I love diner pizzas. There's different types of pizza. Sometimes on a nice rainy day, I'm looking for a diner pizza. On a nice like summer day, I'm at the restaurant. A wood oven pizza hits different. And then every once in a while, I'm like, yo, I want a pizza. And then you just bada boom, bada bing. You get some garlic sauce dip. You get some like chicken nuggies on the side. Bada boom, bada bing. You dip that stuff. You have yourself a beautiful little time. Little Caesars isn't bad at times. It depends on the location. This one by my place isn't bad. I've never had Little Caesars. I don't know if Little Caesars is even a thing in Canada. I don't think I've ever seen it. Papa John's pizza may taste racist, but it's still better than Domino's. I didn't know pizza swung that way. Chat, you guys are just hold on. Telling me all the things, Chat. Wood oven is the way to go. I love to make my own wood oven thing. Chat, if we hit 100 subscribers end of year, we'll do a pizza stream. Just make a bunch of wood oven pizzas. That's that's a W. That's the dream. I always wanted to build my own like little wood oven spot in the backyard and then just make pizza. That just sounds goose-tastic. Does it not? That's the dream. Like, you know Thanos at the end of Infinity War? You know how he like gets to the farm and then he just like puts it all behind, right? I'm that guy. I'm not Thanos. But the guy who just gets all the work done and then at a certain point goes to the farm and retires, that's me. Could be at 50, could be at 60, could be at 70. At some point, I'm going to be on a farm. I'm going to retire. It will be like the goose vest. The red goose vest will just be sitting at the scarecrow instead of like Thanos' armor. It's gonna be the red goose vest, and I'll be at the farm, old man goose. Possibly have a beard by then. Jet, do you think by the time I'm 70, I'll have a beard? Jet, be honest. Be honest. Little Caesars is a thing in Western Canada, at least. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, we're starting to get Chick-fil-A now. Their Chick-fil-A is pushing really hard. Same thing with Chipotle. Those two, those are my favorites. Those are dope. Canadian Jacob tastes like Orange Man tears and bad toothpaste. Usually trade the hair on your head for the one on your face. Don't say that, Benny. I love my hair. Actually, my hair is getting whack. It's time for a haircut. It's time for a haircut. If you need to know anything about the rest of Canada, Goose, just reach out to me. I will, Jacob. I will. I will. I have some friends in the armed forces as well. I wonder if you guys have ever met. Isn't it crazy? The world's always so small. The world is always so small. Oh my goodness. Chat, this has been probably. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how that works with the armed forces. You guys mingle. They just send you around. Because I know those guys are always like being moved to go do different things. Originally, they were in like the Maritimes, and then they moved around. I don't know how that works. Yeah, you guys get tasked a lot. Yeah. Shout out to the armed forces. Shout out to the armed forces. All right? Let's go, Canada. Let's go, Canada. Chat, I think I'm going to stop it right there because I think well, I'm probably going to get a huge bill from the phone. I'm not set up to do these things. Lessons learned. And quite frankly, my headache is killing me. I need to get water. I'm like super dehydrated. And I need to pee. And I'm in the middle of a parking lot. I got to pee. So shout out for the pee, chat. I really want to thank every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the primes, uh, the subs. Grin Mint with the subs. Um, dude, I have the worst memory ever. Red Jaguar with the sub. Trying to go through them all. Dual X, of course, with the sub. Thank you guys all so much for all the support. You guys are literally the greatest. The highlight messages, all of that stuff. Thank you so much for the support. You guys have been amazing. I'm gonna go try to see if like the power's back on. Try to fix stuff if I can. Make sure everything's all good on my end. Possibly go get new shoes. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll take pictures and try to post it in Discord and new shoes. I really want to shout out all of you guys: Benny, Jacob, Red Jaguar, Bristay, Bryn Mint, World Map, Bacon, all of you guys, Choji, trying to go through them all. Dual X, of course. A Pyro Plane I saw earlier. Absolutely Goostastic. Kiwi, every single one of you beautiful little rascals. Everyone watching on the stream right now. It says we're at 19 viewers. Absolutely insane for this like weird my place is flooded, no power ghetto stream that we had to do in the middle of a parking lot. But that's just the commitment we do to the chat. Um, I will try to do a stream tomorrow if the power's back on, so keep yourself tuned on my socials for that. Instagram and Twitter are the best places to follow me. Stay updated if you're not in the Discord. And to everybody who's subscribed, I will message you as soon as I can to give you a Discord invite. But if you check Discord integrations, I think you can join automatically. I think they say you can. And if you can, let me know if you did do it because I've been trying to see if that is a thing. It would simplify my life a lot. Um, so yeah, wish me the best of luck, chat. I'm gonna go buy some shoes now, and I'm gonna go pee actually. Thank you guys so much for all the hearts and spending your morning with me in this weird time over here. So I really appreciate that. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I wish I could play music, which is our style, and I could dance, but I can't. Um, yeah. You guys have a beautiful goose-tastic day, and I will see you all in the future. Oh wait, we get to do the thing. Yay! Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow if we have power. If not, pray for me. Pray for the power. Bye, everyone. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and have a fantastic weekend. Oh wait, sorry, Jacob. Bye, everyone.